Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is a nasty, nasty day today. Kind of rainy, drizzly. We're supposed to get rain all day. And I've got a problem that today's weather makes it absolutely perfect for me to fix. Out here at our burn pile, I've got it absolutely chock full of slabs and cut-offs and junk from the sawmill to the point I really can't get anything else in there. So we're gonna start a fire. We'll see if we can do this without burning down half the mountain. So y'all hang out with us for a little bit and let's get some smoke to rolling.
He seems to be doing better than we're getting around. But he decided to go ahead and process him just in case. So he didn't, if he got down again, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't want him to get down again and then that meat be around.
Yeah. Fire retardant. So I've got my flamethrower. Y'all saw me loading that. Got my flamethrower, something to start it with. It's a weed burner. It's not a flamethrower. Don't be calling ATF on me. I got me a LP tank to run that thing with, and I got me a sprayer full of diesel fuel to kind of help move things along a little bit. And I got the abominable snow farmer with me. She got all of her. She thinks it's cold out.
Well, it's not that bad cold. It's very damp. And most people don't know this, but I've got a bunch of metal in my face. And if I get it cold, it hurts really bad.
So now you better tell them why you have metal in your face, or people are going to think that I'm been beating on you and mashed your face in somewhere along the way. Here, hang on.
So when I was young, I had a really bad overbite. Really bad. I mean, like buck tooth.
Bugs Bunny.
Yes. And in my early 20s, I had surgery to correct it. And so I've got 4 plates and 22 screws in my face.
In your head.
Yeah. All right here. And in my lower jaw. So if that stuff gets wet, or I mean, if that stuff gets cold, it hurts really bad. So.
Cover it up.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my super flame out of this thing. Yeah. I'm mashing it. It ain't blowing out of it like it usually does, you know. Maybe. Well, let's just leave it right there for a second. We'll let it get, see if we can get it going. All that stuff's green. Some of the stuff in the very back and the bottom might have started to dry a little bit, but most everything is
Super green.
It's super green. We can get it going and get it hot, get it good and hot in a place or two. I think it'll go, don't you?
Yep.
Is that caught, you reckon?
Probably.
Let's find us another spot. Yeah, it's ready. Yeah, it's caught there. There you go. Huh?
Maybe it's noise.
Well, if you stick it up in the fire like that, it probably will. Keep it back away from it, it'll be okay, I think. Well, that thing adjustable out to where you can. Get a little more of a stream. Let's see if you can do that. Yeah, there we go. We got her going in a couple of good spots here. And if we add a little bit of our diesel fuel, because gas will kill you. We were at our other house one time. I'll tell a story on myself. That other house we used to own over here in Wilkes, I was burning a bunch of old papers and stuff.
In a barrel.
In a barrel. They can't hear you because I got the microphone on over here. Burning a bunch of old papers in a barrel. And I poured some gas down that thing and walked away from it for what? It was about 30 seconds. It wasn't long. Walked away from it for about 30 seconds. Went back and lit it. That barrel, I bet that sucker lifted 2 feet off the ground. I mean,
You were leaned over that thing, getting ready to light it, and I said, "Don't hold your head over the top of that thing while you light it."
But I did. I held my head over it. I didn't get burned or anything. Scared the devil out of me.
I wouldn't spray above that tank.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Rednecks playing with fire. Look at here. Oh, the McGrady Fire Department will be up here in no time. They saw this, wouldn't they? Good day to do this. Real good day to do this. It's damp, drizzly. Well, it's almost raining right now. Damp, drizzly. Supposed to do this for 2 or 3 days. We're supposed to get rain, so this will be a good time to get this done. So we got it rolling good now. It's a great day to be doing this. It's kind of cool and damp, but you know what's not cool and damp is my feet. Camel City Mill socks. Y'all, we've been talking about these for months now. These are absolutely the best socks I've ever put on my feet. 100% made here in America, USA merino wool, made right here in North Carolina with a 10-year guarantee. These literally are the best socks that I've ever put on my feet. If you're farming, doing factory work, your EMS, your law enforcement, or if you're out working for the fire department and you're in those big heavy bunker boots all day, you got to get you some good socks. Camel City Mill, these are absolutely the best socks that I've put on my feet. We've got a link in the description down below. Use code Sheraton Park Farms and save 10% off of my favorite socks, Camel City Mill. You know, the other day, about 2 weeks ago, we ordered 10 more pair with our own money. We believe in these socks. It's literally all that we wear. And I like the black ones now. That's probably my favorite color because I can wear those whether I'm out here on the farm or if I've got to put on nice clothes and nice shoes to go to work, to go to a meeting or something like that. So whether you're working, whether you're in an office, they're just the best socks you can buy. Camel City Mill, links in the description down below. No idea how much stuff is in here. So right here, we're at the front of the bunker. And it is 3 Jersey barriers deep. And so we got all of that. And these, I mean, and it's packed. There's a little room back here in the back, but you can see all the stuff that's in there. And that's a lot of that's just cut-offs and stuff that just wasn't fit to keep. And then we got some brush and stuff. But there's a mess of material in there. Like Saundra said, I believe that thing will burn for a couple days. And we got her going good. I don't know how long those Jersey barriers are. What are those things, 10 feet? Maybe. Well, we got her going good now. It's hot right here where I'm standing. You couldn't, I mean, it's you can tolerate it right now, but you move up any closer to it and it's hot to the point you can't tolerate being close to it. But I think she's gonna go now. I'll just keep an eye on it. Can't really go anywhere. You know, everything's wet around it, and these Jersey barriers on both sides of this thing and the back. So, and there's no, got that little thing right there, but there's no vegetation over top of it. I mean, that tree back there, but it ain't gonna get in that. Even if it does, it won't go anywhere. So I think we're good to go. We'll come back and check on this thing here in a little bit, see how it's doing. But we got another little project we got to get on. Cows are down here in the lower field, and it's time for them to move. So Saundra walked up here. We're gonna be moving them into this area up here behind the cattle barn. Saundra's up there right now. She went up there to walk the fence, make sure it was good to go. We'll get them cows moved here in a minute, get them on some fresh grass, move their water. They're gonna be glad to move, I believe. All right, we'll need us a couple of rolls of wire here to build us a little lane with. And we'll need us a handful of posts to set them up with. Shouldn't need very many. We'll just go on a short distance across the driveway. And then I got my energizer. We'll put that energizer on it. So I'm calling them. They're standing out here bellowing like they're wanting something. Got a couple down yonder on the other side of that wire. I guess y'all can see them. We'll make them out. Yeah, they're going to come around, looks like. Okay, I'm going to set this thing up. I told everybody you must be calling them because I was down there at the barn and they started walking up.
So I've just called a couple of times because those were down there in the corner.
They were on the other side of the wire.
And see, they're coming around here.
Yeah, here they come.
And this bunch is coming up. I mean, all it took was 2 calls and then
Here they
just
come.
give them a few minutes.
Yeah.
So they're coming. Look at that.
That's amazing, ain't it? All right, so we need to build us just a quick lane here.
Yeah.
All right. There must be some gravel or something. We might be able to do it. Let me put one in.
I was just going to put one right up there somewhere.
I get the first one to go on.
Hello, Penelope. Hold on a second. She's ready.
Huh?
She's ready. She's about to jump the fence. She just about jumped it.
All right, let's go.
Woo! Woo, cow. Woo! 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 Woo, cow. Woo! Yes, she does. Come on.
Real quick to give y'all just an orientation. Right there's my fire, the other side of the cattle barn. But look at this. This is last week of October. It's been a while. Do you know how long it's been since we've been on this?
At least 6 weeks.
At least 6 weeks. Been a while since we've been on this. But we got plenty of grass. I mean, there's enough grass here to do us. You know, if we hit it and moved, we could come back to it in a couple weeks. But there's enough grass here to do. I mean, there's enough grass here for a week, probably. But what I may do, we may leave them here for a couple days, and they'll go on the big hill up here, make it all the way back around the farm, back down to the road, come back up through that lower field again, and back to here before it's all over. I mean, I think I can graze this twice, at least twice. The rain is certainly helping us. If we get a few, we have had frost. Yeah. I don't think they can hear you. Sorry. We have had frost, so that'll slow everything down. But graze this for a while. I mean, we can come back to it. This is the magic of rotational grazing. And if you manage your grass, and you know, just don't put them on a spot and leave them all the time, you can get a whole lot more out of your pastures. I've seen guys local that are feeding hay, been feeding hay. We don't have to. We're not even feeding hay's not even on my radar right now, and we're almost 1st of November, so helps to keep them moving.
What you doing?
We didn't have enough ways to cook something around here, so we went and got something else to cook something with around here. You'll have to explain what this is. I don't know nothing about it other than I'm about to unload it, and it's heavy. What kind of cooking magic do you propose is going to come off of this monstrosity?
Well, today I hope a thing of baby back ribs and some pork belly burnt ends. That's what I'm shooting for.
So, you want to tell them what this thing is and what it does and all the thing about the thing?
So this is pretty much in my opinion, the best that you can get in a pellet smoker.
Pellet smoker.
This is a pellet smoker, believe it or not.
Now, for years you've been anti-pellet.
Yeah, and then 3 or 4 years ago, a buddy of ours let us borrow a Traeger for our apple butter day.
That's
and
right.
He sold me on
the pellet thing.
Grill. So this is a Yoder. This is a Yoder pellet smoker.
And this is actually not the first Yoder that we've owned.
No, we used to have the old style Wichita, I believe it was.
I think it was, yeah.
With the
Had the firebox
Had
on
a
one end.
firebox on one side and then the smokestack on the other.
Yeah, big tube looking thing.
So this is the YS 640S. And this cooker itself was built in 18 before they upgraded to the S.
Right.
And the gentleman who owned it before me got the upgrade kit and took it apart and put the new control board in it, and now it has the upgraded control unit on it.
Nice.
So this thing is
It's sort of the Mac Daddy.
it's wired for sound, you know. You can hook it to your phone. It's got an app that goes with it. You can set your internal temperatures of the meat you're cooking. You can do 2 different meats at one time. You set the temperature of the box. You set the temperature of your internal meats. When your internal meats gets to a certain temperature, you can have the smoker itself dial back its own temperature, so the cooking temperature goes down.
It's just fully automated.
I mean, it's extremely
Yeah.
automated.
So, 2 reasons why we bought this. Number 1, I didn't buy Saundra anything for our wedding anniversary. So this was a last minute makeup, and also we're going to probably start doing a little more cooking content, and there'll be a lot. We'll talk about that later on, but I think this is something that we'll use as part of that little adventure. So,
But now this thing came from Fletcher, North Carolina,
yeah,
which is south of Asheville,
yep,
and bought it from a very nice lady whose husband sadly passed away. But the way she talked, this was his baby.
and man, it is clean as a
And
whistle.
it is
I mean,
clean
he
as a
done.
whistle.
I mean, that grate, it don't even have any char or anything on it.
I mean, it looks
It's-
brand new.
Yeah, it does look brand new. So.
So I'm tickled to death with this find.
Well, I am too, because I see some smoked meat in my future.
And you know, the surprising thing about this was we went to get this thing yesterday, today's Monday, and all the way down there, and while we were picking it up, and we just happened to be at an antique store somewhere in downtown Asheville, and he turned around and looked at me and said, "I forgot to ask the most important question about this smoker."
I didn't ask.
And
Didn't
I
even think to ask.
I said, "I know, I've been waiting on you to ask me, but you still haven't asked." And he said, "Well, do I even have to tell you what I'm going to ask?" And I said, "No, the first thing I think I'm going to cook is a pork butt."
So, yeah, I failed to ask her what the first thing was she was going to cook. But we've got 2 Kamado. We got the big Kamado Joe, the little Kamado Joe. I think you're going to sell those, aren't you?
Yeah,
I
think so.
think we're going to sell those and kind of pare the fleet back just a little bit. So, because you can grill
at the moment I have 6 smokers.
Because you can grill on this thing too, can't you?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you can fix like hamburgers and hot dogs and grilled chicken and that kind of thing. But anyway, nice little smoker. So y'all keep your eye out. She'll be cooking on this thing for long. All right, y'all. Saundra's been up here messing with this thing, and she's got my shop full of smoke. But she put something in here. Let's see what she's doing here. Oh, look at here. It looks like some baby back ribs, and I think that's pork belly that she's turning into like some burnt ends or something. This thing's making noise at me. It's probably telling on me for looking. Don't that look good? Maybe agreeing to let her buy that thing wasn't such a bad idea. And while we're on the theme of fire today, I went ahead and built a fire up here in the shop in the wood stove because it's kind of cold and raw and nasty out today, and seemed like it'd be the right thing to do. Ain't that right, Mags? You like a good fire, don't you, doll? Yeah, she's wet. Alright, y'all, our fire's been burning for a couple hours now. Let's see if we can focus. Let's go here and check on this thing, see how it's doing. The seat wet? No, not too bad. Hunter got us some sausage. I need to take that in the house. I need to run that in the house. Hello. I'm gonna get soaked the water running off the top of this buggy. Holy cow. Daggone, y'all. Look at that. That is crazy. I forgot that old frame was in there from that cow feeder. Forgot we threw that in there. Oh well. This is amazing. That is reduced by 70 or 80%. I need to, it'd be too hot to do it though. Just about need to come in here with the tractor and push some of all this towards the back, but that is crazy. Y'all remember, you couldn't even see the back of the bunk back there. Some old tin in there. It's untelling what all we thrown in there, but I mean, it's all been, except for that tin and that thing right there, it's all been wood. So anyway, well, we can count this off as a success, and it's still burning. It's hot in there, boy. You can see the coals. Man, that's worked out great. All right, y'all, I think that's going to do it. It's just too rainy to get out here and do a whole lot today. Got the cows moved, got us a good fire going. Got Saundra's new smoker, cooking utensil, unloaded from the truck, and she's working on some ribs and some burn ends for supper. So I'm excited to be trying that here after a while. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go get in the dry. It's kind of cold and raw out. It's just a nasty day, just a nasty day. But anyway, like I always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.